Morning watchers, Scott from SE Landscaping up in the frosty northeast of England, mid-February and -3 today, and I just want to talk about hand tools. For many years, like a lot of gardeners, I've used the FELCOs, this being my preferred model, FELCO 7s. It's got the turnable handle, so it makes cutting a lot easier because they move with your hand. And then the last few years, a lot of guys have switched to the Japanese NIWAKI gear. Now, when I visited Chelsea Flower Show last year, the FELCO stall was empty and I couldn't get near the NIWAKI stall. There was just crowds and crowds of people. So I thought I would order some NIWAKI gear as a Christmas present, and here we are in February and I haven't even opened the box. Epic fail, you might say. So here we are, let's have a look. So we've invested in 3 items. We've invested in a pair of long topiary shears, which first impressions, nice wooden grip rather than the plastic, seem well built and put together, and they also actually have a signature on there. So that's the first item, which will come in handy. Nice to have some new tools for the new season. And then we've also, in this little box, purchased a handheld set of topiary shears. Now, the mechanism's a bit different. With FELCOs, obviously, and most secateurs, they have this spring, which is detachable. These have this, which looks like something off a baby's nappy, different design, and you also get a spare one. So, good pair of handheld shears, big ones for the larger jobs, but they'll come in handy just to have in the bag. And the third product, to rival my secateurs, and if this gear is good, I will be purchasing more, and we'll give it a go. The third product is the same again, a pair of secateurs with all NIWAKI gear seems to have this this design. So it is changeable, the same as the FELCO. It can be popped out. Size wise, similar size, blade size to the 7s. These are the Pro NIWAKIs. A larger blade, so probably make it stronger. Comfort wise, yes, you've got the turnable handle on this and you haven't on this, but comfort wise, they're still a nice pair of secateurs. And when you're locking the secateurs, obviously you've got this on the FELCOs, which locks the blade up. On here you've just got the end bit, which is probably a bit easier, to be honest. It's not going to restrict you with any use. So, like I say, 3 lots of NIWAKI gear. Cost wise, I think I pay, the last time I bought these are 5-year-old, these FELCO 7s. They haven't had any new blades, they've just been just thrown them away. They haven't had any new blades, they've just been sharpened and had WD-40 on over the years. So 5 years, very easily get another 5 years out of them. You can interchange the parts, but I've never needed to. And if you can get 5 years out of something, £10, £12 a year, then if you want to buy a new set, then you probably will. These are slightly more expensive. For the 3 items, I think it came in at £250, I believe. So, but we shall get some, we'll get some use out of them, and we'll maybe be reporting back, not so much now, but once the summer comes and we get into the gardening, we'll maybe report back and let everybody know what if they're delivering and if they're any good. I'm just on a site I did a video for last year, and if you check out the link in the description, you'll see the video, and it was some laurels I reduced, and it looked pretty drastic at the time. So I just want to show you a video 12 months on of what they look like now, and just to give you an idea of how brutally it can actually be with shrubs. If I just spin you around, it was this area here, so that there was a better view of the tennis courts. And if you look now, you need the top taken out of them, but if you look at how much growth they've put on, which will just get into the middle, just to show you. If you remember, we just cut them back to these stumps, and from a stump there, that's sort of what we cut them back to. They've put all this growth on, so they've put sort of, if you look there, they've put 2 foot of growth on, but we just cut them down to these bare stumps here. Like I say, check out the video in the description, it'll give you a better idea what it looked like. But that's how brutal you can be with stuff, and we will now, over the next week or two, we'll prune the tops out of these, and just they'll be easy to maintain, and we'll keep them nice and uniform and tidy. So just a short one, but just an idea of what you can actually do with shrubs. People think, yes, some shrubs that aren't as hardy you can't do it with, but things like laurels and stuff, you can just hack away at them as much as you want. So just a short one, guys, a bit of advice for anybody pruning laurels and other stuff. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.